Hello friends, today I will be discussing about the functions of cerebellum. Stimulation of the cerebellum does not give rise to any sensation and cause almost no motor movements. That's why it is called the silent area. It is important in precise execution of rapid muscular movements. Damage to the cerebellum cause almost total incoordination of muscular movements although the muscles are not paralyzed, which means that they continue to be able to generate motor activity but it loses precision, producing erratic, uncoordinated, or incorrectly timed movements. The cerebellum is concerned only with subconscious control of motor activity. A. Control of equilibrium and postural movement. It is done by the vestibulocerebellum. The pathway is vestibular nuclei, then flocculonodular complex, then fastigial nuclei, back to vestibular nuclei, and vestibulospinal and reticulospinal tract. And finally, the vestibulospinal tract affect the activity of axial muscles that maintain equilibrium. Lesion of the vestibulocerebellum is due to medulloblastoma, which leads to trunk ataxia, equilibrium disturbances in the form of sways in standing, cannot maintain the erect position, and drunken gait, that is staggering movements. One of the most important function of vestibulocerebellum is anticipatory correction. When cerebellum does is that it integrates all the information coming from the body and limbs about velocity and direction of movements, and then it calculates in advance the velocity and direction of movements of the body parts in the next few seconds. This is known as anticipatory correction. Anticipatory correction is very important. It helps in smooth transition of movements. This is necessary because even the impulses are transmitted with velocity of 120 meter per second in the spinocerebellar tract, the delay is about 10 to 20 millisecond, and this delay can cause improper movements if it is not anticipatory correction. B. Control of stretch reflex. The cerebrocerebellum exerts a facilitatory effect on the stretch reflex and increases the muscle tone, while the spinocerebellum probably exerts an inhibitory effect. However, normally the facilitatory effects predominant, so cerebellar diseases often result in hypotonia. That is, the effect of cerebrocerebellum is greater than the spinocerebellum. Hypotonia is a state of low muscle tone which occurs in cerebral diseases. Another important function of spinocerebellum is cerebral control of ballistic movement. Ballistic movements are nothing but rapid movements like moving fingers during fast typing. They occur so rapidly that there is no time for getting feedback from the periphery to the cerebellum or from cerebellum to periphery via motor cortex. Thus, the entire movement is pre-planned. Another important movement is saccadic movement of eyes. Proof. In case of lesion of cerebellum, especially spinocerebellum, the ballistic movements are altered. That is, the onset is difficult and the onset surge provided by the cerebellum is absent. The movements are weak. The movements are difficult to be turned off and there is overshooting of movements. There is also damping function of spinocerebellum. That is, all movements are pendular and damping is necessary so that they are precisely controlled. Control of voluntary movements by cerebellum. Each cerebral hemisphere is connected by efferent and afferent pathways to the contralateral cerebral cortex, the cortico-pontocerebello-dentato-thalamocortical circuit. The cerebellum exerts its effects on the same side of the body. The vermis control the muscle movement of axial body, neck, shoulder and hips. The intermediate zone control muscle contraction in the distal portion of both upper and lower limbs, especially the hands, fingers, feet and toes. The lateral zone help in planning and sequential movement. The lateral zone comprises of the cerebellum. Extramotor function of cerebellum is that it determines the rate of progression of auditory and visual stimuli. It is due to this ability that a person is able to judge how fast or slow he is approaching any object. It is possible that cerebellum provides a time base through time delay circuit. This is particularly helpful in interpreting rapidly changing spatio-temporal relation in the sensory information. timing function of sequential movements. Appropriate timing for beginning of next movement is very important. It is a function of lateral cerebellar hemisphere. Thank you friends. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and share this video and press the like button.